Hey, this is Keith Meyer. I'm the interim director of the Eastern Baptist Association and wanted to give you a review of our trip to New Orleans for disaster relief, bringing the supplies that we collected from a number of our churches. And so I'll just walk you through a basic overview of our trip. We had the opportunity to connect with a church down in Westwego, which is right outside of the city of New Orleans. It's in a neighborhood that borders on the area where most of the seafood industry is, and so an area that's pretty hard hit by the storm. We rented a 26-foot truck, which was an absolute bargain. We started looking at significant prices, over $4,000 to rent a truck, and then we're able to get it down to just around $2,000. And thanks to our partnership with the Baptist Convention of Maryland and Delaware, they picked up half of the truck rental. I'm thankful for the participation of a number of our churches. We stopped off at Canvas Church on Sunday after worship service. This would be not this past Sunday, but the previous Sunday. After our worship service, I drove over there, and this wonderful group of volunteers helped load up the truck full of material. We stacked up an enormous amount of water, and people brought a significant number of diapers and garbage bags. And when you look at the material as it all filled up the truck, there really was no place left to put anything. We had all kinds of material. We had buckets and bins and trash cans and diapers and all kinds of different food and snack items and different kinds of water. And we also had Gatorade and things like that for people who would be working. And somebody also donated 2 entire pallets of Kind bars, which are good snack food. And so I appreciate that donation as well. That's fantastic. We loaded them in the front of the truck. They were the first thing to go on there. Organizing the water, significant amount of water at that first stop to pick up water. I think we probably crossed our 10,000 pound threshold, but on the truck. But we definitely loaded it. We packed it tightly, and we hit the road. We loaded up Sunday, and then Monday I collected more material at Harvest, and then we pulled out of Salisbury at about 5 a.m. on Tuesday. Larry Davis from Grace Seaford drove with me. Here's a picture of Larry. He wanted to prove to his wife that he indeed drove the truck, and he did. Larry did drive for a significant amount of the trip. I also got to drive. That's me. Just enjoying our wonderful country as we headed to the south. And I want to show you, after 2 days of driving, we arrived in Birmingham the first night, and we stayed over there. And then the second day, we woke up in Birmingham early and drove to New Orleans. And amazing, the truck was so full. It was so difficult to climb hills. We were only able to get to about 35 miles an hour. The truck speed was capped at 70 miles an hour. That's, I think, just the thing with rentals. But because of our weight, we were unable to really get over 35 miles an hour on most hills. And so we saved a significant amount of time coming home. Just some video to show you what the area looks like. I'm going to hopefully this is going to play here. You can see a number of houses have their roofs are entirely ripped off. And as you drive through the area, you can see lots of places where roofs are totally gone, and blue tarps have been put over the houses. And this is just, you saw this over and over and over as we drove through the area. Additionally, here's another view of just what the damage looks like. And so these are, there I am. The damage to roofs and homes are filled with water and silt and all kinds of other garbage and debris that needs to be cleaned out. And according to my friend Jay, whose church we were going to deliver the material, a lot of people hadn't even relocated back into the area and were spread all throughout the United States. And so a lot of people coming home to extremely messy conditions. As we pulled up to the church, you'll hear Larry say, there he is, as we get close. This is the street that the church is on. Thank you, Siri. So there's the church. And you can see the office building where we offloaded most of the material. So, sorry about the shaky video there. Upon arrival, this was the condition of the truck. We had brought a significant amount of cardboard just to, if we needed it in terms of packing the truck. But things tumbled and things fell all over the place within the truck, but nothing was broken or damaged. You can see here the damage to some local buildings, but this is also their office building where the roof has suffered some enormous damage. We offloaded half of the material that we brought, half the water stayed here, and we delivered all of the food that we offloaded. You can see that we piled it out into hallways. We overwhelmed their kitchen, and we left an enormous amount of water there. When we got there and Jay saw the size of the truck and all the material, he actually called the mayor of the town of Westwego and had him send over all of the city workers to help unload, which was an amazing blessing. So they helped us unload the truck. We headed out from there about a mile down the road to another church. I forget the name of the church. I want to say it's Cross Point Church of God, and we unloaded the remainder of the water there. This church is involved in significant feeding operations, and so they had received a major load of food the day prior, and had received no water at all. And so we thank the Lord that we were able to unload enough material so that they would be able to continue to give people meals. And so here's a picture of inside the church, of us unloading and them stacking. Here's all the trucks from the city workers as they load, and this is where the pastor of that other church, the Cross Point Church, I believe it's called, he was. This is where they have their packing operation set up. You can see that even in the midst of the damage to their own church, these are all water diverters to help leaks that are coming through the roof. They're diverting water all over the place. They tore out all of their the panels from their suspension ceiling, and so they're diverting water different places. Even in the midst of that, they were setting up their church. You can see some of their feeding operation here, so that they would be able to continue to serve people, even in the midst of this damage to their church. So I just want you to know that you were able to bring significant comfort and encouragement to a number of people. This is me and Jay Adkins. I apologize to Larry Davis. I can't seem to find the pictures of that have you and the other pastor in them. I don't know that we got them from our friend who took them, but I met Jay in a number of online prayer meetings over the past year, prepping for the Southern Baptist Convention annual meeting this year, the one that took place in Nashville. And when Ida hit, I felt led to reach out to him, and so I just thank the Lord for the online connection and for the ability to serve them, and in large part that's because of you. So thank you for your giving. We were able to give them $8,000 to help with some roof repair, in addition to an entire truckload of material. This is something that our church certainly wouldn't have been able to do alone. We wouldn't have been able to do this at Harvest, and I know that Canvas and Grace and other churches that were involved wouldn't have been able to do it either. But together, partnering our resources together, we were able to do this. You can visit Jay's church's website. The web address is firstwego.org, and when you get to that page, you can see that that you can still give to their Ida Relief Fund if you still want to make a gift or still support them. But also, you'll notice the second thing there is that they're doing missions team hosting, and they will be doing missions team hosting for months. They have showers, they have places that people can sleep, they have materials and places for housing, and they're going to be doing all kinds of mud out and relief operations over the next couple of months. So if you've got a group of people who'd be willing to travel and who are interested, please either contact me or go ahead and reach out to them there and click that link and sign up to serve. Thanks so much for enduring and working through this. I just appreciate your participation in helping out. Thanks so much. God bless you.